The order of the Planning and Zoning Commission for Tuesday, August 24th at 6 p.m. at the City Hall Chambers in Diamondhead, Mississippi. Would like to have a reading of the statement of purpose. Mr. Torberson?
Mayor, decisions today be made with wisdom, careful deliberation, and in the best interest of the city of Diamondhead. May we display patience and kindness in our dealings with each other and all who are in attendance, and may any decisions be made today promote the health, safety, and welfare of the citizens of Diamondhead and the enhancement of the city as a whole.
Pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Commissioner DeBrow?
Here.
Commissioner Flowers?
Here.
Commissioner Torgerson?
Here.
Commissioner Hector? Commissioner Lael?
Here.
Commissioner Horn?
Here.
Chairman Rubar?
Here. Okay. Is there any changes, confirmation to the agenda as presented?
No.
Do I hear a motion to approve the agenda as presented?
I make a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Second.
First and second. Okay, a roll call to approve.
Commissioner DeBrow?
Aye.
Commissioner Flowers?
Aye.
Commissioner Hector? Commissioner Horn?
Aye.
Commissioner Lael?
Aye.
Commissioner Torgerson?
Aye.
Chairman Rubar?
Aye. Okay, the agenda's been approved. Now we need the approval of minutes. Have there been any changes or suggested to the minutes of July 27th, excuse me. Hearing no changes, I will entertain, the chair will entertain a motion to approve the minutes as presented.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded.
Commissioner DeBrow?
Aye.
Commissioner Flowers?
Aye.
Commissioner Hector? Commissioner Horn?
Aye.
Commissioner Lael?
Aye.
Commissioner Torgerson?
Aye.
Chairman Rubar?
Aye. Okay, the minutes have been approved. Moving on now to new business. The City of Diamondhead, represented by Ronald Jones, the building official, has filed an application requesting a text amendment in accordance with the zoning ordinance, Article 2.8, Amendment Rezoning Procedure. The proposed text amendment is to increase the side yard setback from 8 to 10 feet in R2 zoning districts. The proposed changes will be in Article 4.6.5 II, which states side yards 8 feet, except that on a corner lot with a side yard abutting a street right-of-way shall be the same as required for the front yard and to the side yards. 10 feet, except that on a corner lot the side yard abutting the street right-of-way shall be the same as the required front yard. The case file number is 202-100-263. May we hear from the staff, please?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This was brought about as something that we did a couple of years ago at the request of, there were some smaller infill lots being built that could not meet the setback requirement or could not meet the minimum width size at the setback 20 foot 20-foot front yard setback. So, in order to accommodate that, we changed in R2 to go from 10 feet to 8 feet, okay? And it was felt like now that most of those infill lots are gone now and taken care of, and we're moving on to developing other subdivisions, and we're requiring those other subdivisions to have that minimum setback at the or the minimum width at the setback requirement. It was time to change the ordinance back. So therefore, that's why we brought this text amendment forward for your consideration to move it from 8 feet to 10 feet on the side yard setbacks. And if you'll allow me, I'll go ahead and give the staff recommendation.
Any questions or comments before we move to the staff recommendation?
Mr. Pat?
Yes, sir.
Does this have anything to do with the heat that we've been experiencing?
Anything to do with the heat. I don't think that was a consideration.
Okay, well then I'm good with it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. The staff recommends, of course, to approve this recommendation as written. As I discussed before, the logic and the rationale for changing it from 8 to 10 feet was because of the infill lots, the smaller lots that you were not going to be able to meet that. Most of those lots are either under permit or not going to build. Okay. And if there is a problem, they can be handled on an individual case basis before this board. Okay. The action is will affect all properties that do not have a building permit at this point in time, so all going forward. All right. Anybody that's got a building permit, it does not apply to them. Okay. There may be a case where some house plans may have to be modified, but our other pending subdivisions that we have on board with us now that have been approved in sketch plan process, et cetera, are meeting these requirements. Okay, so there's no longer need. So the city feels it's in our best interest to revert to what the original is more unique to Diamondhead. We're not like other cities on the coast. I think other cities have that 8-yard side yard setback. Ours are a little more spread out, and we don't want it. So we're going back to what the original intent was, what the original Diamondhead was like. Any questions? Okay, thank you.
Any discussions, commissioners? If not, we need to have a motion made to accept the staff recommendation.
I make a motion to accept the staff recommendation.
Thank you, Commissioner Luttrell. I need a second. Second from Commissioner DeBoe. It's moved and seconded. Any further discussion or questions on the motion? No? Okay, we're ready for a roll call vote.
Chairman DeBreau? Aye. Chairman Flowers?
Aye.
Oh, I'm sorry, Commissioner. I'm giving your title away. Commissioner
I
Hector?
didn't notice.
Commissioner Horn?
Aye.
Commissioner Lael?
Aye.
Commissioner Torgerson?
Aye.
Chairman Rubar?
Aye. Yeah, really. There's no joy in this job. Okay. All right.
And just for the record, there were no public comments because there are no members of the public here, with the exception of Mr. Jones, and he was silent today, which is
It was quiet
unusual.
today.
And in addition to that, there were no letters of any. There were no letters, period, either for or against this. So
Okay. And we had no written documents, written letters from anyone?
no.
Okay, good. All right. Any unfinished business to come before the commission? Okay. Seeing and hearing none. Any open public comments to non-agenda items? Are there any announcements?
No, not at this moment. We don't have anything for next month.
We don't have anything for next month already?
No,
Is the deadline passed for advertising?
yes.
So we will not have a meeting next month
Not if we don't have anything we want.
unless you guys just want to meet.
Right.
There is one potential item out there that will be brought by the city. We're not certain yet whether we're going to do that or not,
Okay.
Okay.
okay? And that's, we have not passed the advertisement date. We've passed the application date as far as if you were filing for a variance, et cetera. But as you know, the city does not have to follow that date. All we have to do is meet the advertisement date.
Okay.
So we'll be working that out in the next few days.
When is your schedule to send out to the commissioners the agenda items? What's on your calendar?
In a perfect world, which this is not a perfect world, my goal is a week prior to the meeting to have it out.
That would be great if, I know there's sometimes you can't manage that, and we understand that.
My apologies to the commissioners for not meeting my goals. I will strive to do better.
Okay, well, that's understandable. It's just it gives us time to go and look at the properties in question, et cetera.
And I agree with you 100%, and I will try harder to meet that goal.
That'd be great. We'd really appreciate that.
Thank you.
We understand there's times when that can't be, or when something may change as well, so we're receptive of that.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, good. Commissioners' comments? Mr. Torberson?
None?
Commissioner Flowers? No. Commissioner Latrell?
None.
Commissioner Horn?
None.
Commissioner DeBoe?
None.
Okay, well, that was an easy meeting. It's a good one to miss, I guess, or do it online. All right. I would the next city council meeting is on September 7th at 6 p.m. here at the council chambers. The next planning meeting is on September 28th at 6 p.m. Okay? Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn? I second.
Motion's been made and second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.